Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Griezmann with the cross. Oh, that was vital. And Bebeto! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Ernest. Couch. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Germany with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Akanji is there, and he can pick it up. Azar. Raul. Great vision. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hazard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Zanetti. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking for a runner. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Yeah, that works for me, the denial of movement.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Griezmann. Bebeto. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Rijkaard. Plays a shot, and a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Adriano. And here's Pirlo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Hernes quietly revving up. Maldini cuts out the pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't...
Goes for that! Jude gets flagged offside. Just past the 40th minute mark. Adriano is onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Germany have their second corner now. Hernes plays it short. Oh, nice touch. An instinctive delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's on it, can he get away? He's going for goal! Fantastic from Bebeto!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half-time. It was majestic.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredibly.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely aimed pass. Look at shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose and the keeper couldn't hold it. Azar. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a good foray he's making. Couch picks it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Juve. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's got away from him. And this is Raul. Deftly out wide. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. O'Shea. Nicely spread, and he's quick to return it. Threads one in. Now it's Griezmann. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, that's fabulous. Juve unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. And Stoichkov! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Takes a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Serginho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Serginho! Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross into the box. O'Shea is there and he can get that clear. Azar. Oh, good-looking ball. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Knocks it out wide. Silvestre has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! Pepe can clear it away. Zanetti. Played back to the goalkeeper. Silvestre. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Adriano.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Spread it left. And it's Serginho. 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 The ball swung in. And that has been cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Silvestre. Milan could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Akanji. Davids. Silvestre. Van Bouten. And it's Serginho. Serginho making good progress. He has found the way through. Stoichkov! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he whips it in. Chance!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Harmlessly behind. O'Shea.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Raul. Pass is just off target. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Pirlo. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Not the most accurate pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Now the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Guardiola. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Has to go back here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Now it's Aubameyang.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good spread. Messi knocks it into space. Ball in towards the middle. Van Dijk can get it clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Guardiola. And it's De Bruyne. Ambrosini. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, this is... And Aubameyang! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has left him in a heap. Now then, the ball's come loose. Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's played it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
O'Shea producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Azar. Turan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. De Bruyne. And Diaz. And he's got them. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Time and again, they are repelled. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli. Un bel ricordo della giornata. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5, Roberto Carlos.
So right back into the action.
Numero 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pirlo gets a foot in here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Aubameyang has it in a wide position. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's worked it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And he can clear it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kane. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Milan still this single... Oh, he's having a go! Raul.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
O'Shea. De Ketelara. And it's Kane. Tries a measured ball. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. And Messi!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's been cut out, well played. Hazard running with intent. Now, Adriano! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Adriano really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Decent chance! And now they can clear their lines. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Tries to get it clear. And that should get the job done. Looking to play him in. De Ketelaere, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Tries to play it through. Nice-looking ball. Van Dijk clears it away. Well, they've got it again. And this is Adriano. Shot, surely! In he goes again. That has ended up in no man's land. Adriano. And it's Asa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Milan can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their business here. This scoreline is inaccurately reflective.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Pirlo. De Ketelaere. Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo! He's got himself an absolute peach. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Abbiati. Adams. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's had it nicked away. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Tries to pass it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Thiago, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe gets into a good position. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has found him in acres of space. Cleared away. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And this is Neymar. Serves up a cross. Cleared without hesitation. Italy are looking to go forward now. And this is Adriano. Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Quarter of an hour played. Modric. Italy are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's all alone. Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Italy score first. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Modric, Neymar. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Modric, good driving run. And this is Neymar. Getting up there! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that is well cleared. Over to the right flank. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. And he was quick to react. Spread out to the left.
Italy really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Space for him to turn and look. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This time, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nice-looking ball. He's in plenty of space here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Pirlo. Bellingham. Bellingham making a dash for it. Oh, sweet feet. Kroos. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. He's through. It's Adriano! And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Italy just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Away we go again. Italy leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, there's a probing ball, and that could set him on his way. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. It is a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. Oh, that's a key interception. Italy are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Bellingham. And it's Hernandez. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Quality ball. And the counter is on. Modric. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Alexander-Arnold considers his options.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
O'Shea getting this one clear. Alexander-Arnold. Toni Kroos. Oh, cracking ball. Vinicius Junior! They want to be quick to recover this.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 9, Toni Kroos.
And it's been taken short.
5,
Played in.
el dorsal
And it's hoisted clear.
Serán sustituidos por
Madrid
el dorsal
have the
15,
chance to go the other way.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 8, el dorsal
Looking for a
22,
runner.
el dorsal
Floated through.
23. Se va a llevar a
And
cabo
that
un
was
cambio de
very
jugadores.
necessary.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, this is a... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Bellingham. It's Pedri. 75 minutes played. Bernardo Silva. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate for... Oh, he's been caught napping! No way through, so back it comes. Pedri!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a fair tumble on that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Thuram has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Bellingham.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Haaland. Drives it in. Thuram gets it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Pedri. Hernandez finding himself in space. Chance! O'Shea gets it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 minutos de descuento.
He has found the way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Gonzalo Ramos. Threads one in. Now it's Doué. Oh, he had to make that, and he did. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Buffon taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Italy, honestly, could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Forced to go back. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Succumbs to the pressure. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Vieira. To Gerrard. Out towards the flank. And that has not gone well.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. And here's Cantona. Showing good feet. Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And there is your opener. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Oh, he's all along. Cantona! Brilliant from Cantona! A finish of true class. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's gone backward here. Chance, surely! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are purring, truly purring. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that's it.